Hello guys, welcome to the DFS channel. So this strategy right here is a scalping strategy, and it could be the simple strategy you can ever use to catch spike on boom and crash. Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you guys how the strategy works, how you can use it, and the settings for the strategy, and I'm going to walk you guys through the process on you catching spike with this strategy. Okay, so stay tuned. If you are new to the DFS channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on post notification. Anytime you post new strategy, you guys will be aware. Okay, so with that being said, let me show you guys settings for the strategy. Okay, so first thing you want to do is just to go to where you are going to add your indicator up, and you are going to click on this area right here. So this is where you are going to add your indicator up. Now we only need 4 indicator. Now the first one is the RSI. How do we add this up? We click on this F icon on the main chart, search for RSI and click on it. Now this is parameters. We don't need the parameters of the RSI. What we need is the levels of the RSI, which is the 10 and the 90 levels. Then go back and click on save. Then you have your RSI in the chart. Now, once you add the RSI up, it's going to be on your indicator window 1. Now, the next indicator is the moving average. And we add this up, we click on this F icon. Now, for the moving average, the period is 10, shift is -5. Method is simple, apply to close, and use any color of your choice, then click on save. Now, for the next moving average, we do the same thing by clicking on this F icon. Now, for the second moving average, the period is 5, shift is 5, -5. Method is simple, apply to close, use any color of your choice, then click on save. Now for the last indicator, which is the envelope, click on this F icon again. For the envelope, the period is 5, shift is 0, division is 0.900, method is simple, apply to close, using the style of your choice, then click on save, and that is all we need for this strategy. Okay, so now we have talked about the settings of the strategy. Now, how do you take a trade with this strategy? Okay, so I'm going to be using this boom 1000 as an example, and I'm going to use the recent price move, okay, which is this area right here. Now for the strategy, you are going to be using the second to the last zoom level, okay, which means that when you zoom out completely, you are going to use the first zoom level. Okay, so that is the zoom level you are going to be using for the strategy, and that give you a clean picture of the price. Now, what is the first thing you want to see whenever you are taking a trade with this strategy? Now, everything we are going to be doing it on our indicator window 1. So the first thing we have to see whenever we want to take a trade is that we want to see where the two moving average comes straight and touch the envelope line right here. Okay, so when they touch the envelope line, we also want it to touch the after they touch the envelope line, we also want it to touch the 10 levels of the RSI right at the same spot. Okay, so if they touch the area right at the same place, okay, the moving average touch the envelope and also touch the moving average at the same area. Okay, that is the thing we want to see. And when we see that, we look into our main chart and we now want to see where the price have some sort of spike. Okay, I'm talking about you want to see where the price first give you a spike right here, it's giving another spike. Now this area is where you are going to be looking to take your entries. Okay, you don't just enter blindly, you are looking for where the price spike last. So that area is where you are going to be looking for a trace. Okay, so you can see we have this spike right here, we have this spike right here, we have this technical spike. Now this area right here, where the price spike last, is where we're going to enter our trade from. Okay, you can see we eventually catch our spike right here. So that's how you take a trade with this strategy. You don't just jump in when you see that the price give you an entry. You wait for where it spike, and then that is where you are now going to be looking for a trade. Okay, so this is another example right here. We have our confirmation right here, and then we look into our main chart and we want to see where the price spike last, which you can see we have a spike right here. So we are looking to take a trade right at this area where the price spike last. So that is what you want to make sure that you keep in mind. Make sure you see where the price spike last. That is the area you're going to enter your trade from. Okay, and you can see eventually we see a huge spike with this type of entries. Okay, so that's how the strategy works, and that is how you can use this strategy. I hope you guys find this very helpful. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on post notification. And time posting strategy, you guys will be aware. Remember, this strategy works on all the boom and cash PS. See you guys in the next video. Bye.